It's the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. With Brett Bailey and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Leonard out there with the Coral. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Anthony is up for the Ennis in the 3 slot. Now the season's still in the early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
Kevin, that can be solely based on the chemistry of the team. If you feel like a player's just in a slump and he's going to come out of it, that's one thing. But if you see the team is just not connecting at critical points throughout the game, or that chemistry is not there, you start to contemplate change.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Fournier. Oh, good, that's out. Nice D from Sexton. Oh, here we go. Coral's got it. The first great chance. Was shot by Sexton, no good. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Sexton slams it in.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Now, here's Fournier. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need to pass. Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Cleveland moving the ball around. And Drummond gets to Garland. Sexton for 3. It's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton. That cat really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. It seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Finally, after all those plays, someone comes through for one.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Garland with the bucket.
And right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And Brett, the numbers for Sexton backing it up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of leeway type of moments could be met for a player like Colin Sexton.
How about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter? And here's Anthony for 3.
I love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down the offense, and it seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Orlando, they've got only 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Anthony. Mans gets the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Now, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Garland with the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played hard. You know who that was.
Well, he wanted to return his favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the car.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 16-point game. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. Big man and big problems to the side. Coach told me that they can't depend on one player keeping Drummond off the glass. It's going to take a group effort on the boards. They know the task that they face, and it's a big one. Guys?
All right, David Pat. Terrence Ross is checked in for the match. Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Torian Prince comes in for a throw.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly he deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
And Bacon's checked in for Evan Fournier. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off Gray were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big the one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays that meant so much to this team now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Ross for three. That's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his fourth rebound in this one. Prince, the pass to Nance. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Allen. That shot missing. 18 that time for Vucevic. They push it up. 4 on 3. Ross with it. Hunted down by Prince. Ross against Prince. Now here's Vucevic. Defense right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. Back to Vucevic. Over Nance. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Harlan gets to Allen. Pass to Sexton. Now Harlan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game. Ken Birch comes in for Vucevic, and it's Clark in for Gordon. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Anthony. Here's Bacon. Covered by Nance. Deep 2 from Ross. And that one goes off. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Here's Sexton. Comes a Becky down low.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The basket play. Back to Anthony. Inside and stolen by Sexton. Here's Allen. And there it is for him.
More and more signs of the skill set of Dorian Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Here's and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen. The Magic shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It picked up. Time, but does go in. And so it's Cleveland. They're leading 15 going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what top defense they're playing today. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. So far, if you're wondering corner. It's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The Magic trail by 15. We've got Evan Fournier. Aiken is out there with Clark. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Birch into the 5 spot. That's the group start in the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Fournier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to keep my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
Good one, yes.
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham? He was a second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be established young talent in this league. There are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunities to become household names.
On this double, stolen. Passes it to Ross. Fournier in the corner. And the lead is down inside single digits. Fournier's got 5 now.
It's pretty much not having to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
1-on-1 fast break. No good from Ross.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's a Kuro. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Ross. It's deflected. And here's the break. Here's Wiggler. And good that time. Wiggler's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls. Or just it instead. Just checking out extra free throw when a player commits their 6+ foul, and then they take it free.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player ride on the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half. So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
Okoro passes to Austin. And here's Drummond, defended by Gordon. And Drummond kicks to Osmond. Good on the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Ross. Softly tossed in the floor. Ross has got 6 points in the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this next roll.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft. Rollins carved out a nice.
The Cavaliers shoot their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts in the game. And Orlando will get a change here. Anthony's checked in. And so here's Orlando. Knicks trail by 11. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. And it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that side, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you can make a play when you really need it.
And
Changing hands quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage play.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets through like that, you got to look out.
so timeout. Push from a whale against Portland.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Boston, the pass to Okoro. Here's Truman. Plays it up and pinks it in. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Stripped away. To the middle. Here's Austin. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And it's gets to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
Always hustling. Gordon puts forth a serious effort there. Helps him to find his shot.
Gordon with the defensive effort. And here's Fournier. He brings it up to the Magic. 9-point game. Anthony can't hit. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded by Fournier. And it goes down 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there. That athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Windler the pass to Austin. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And McGee kicks to Okoro. Pass to Austin. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. The Magic trail by 9. Here's Fournier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time for the summer. And he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Ken Burns is checked in for Vucevic, and Bacon subbed in for James Ennis.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
For the pass to Birch. Can change shot. That is good. The Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 5 with a bucket from Fournier.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties of that setup right there. That entire sequence.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's why we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hey,
I don't know. Yeah, he led the league in rebounding pre-season, but there's a lot of great rebounding in the game. I can see why he's feeling himself. A little, man. Here and a little, man. Rules between rebounders. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final. Oh,
Second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Magic trail by 5. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Hands out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Garland kicks to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Back to Drummond. Down low. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Drummond's got 3 assists tonight. And the Magic should do reasonably well, 45%. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Bounce pass from Vucevic. Pass to Anthony. Hits it to Fournier. Five on the clock. And stolen by Sexton. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And the jam by Larry Nance.
One of the things that we saw in the early part of his career with the Lakers is how dangerous he could be in transition. These are opportunities where he salivates.
Here's Anthony. At the elbow, Vucevic. Back to Anthony. Launches a 3. A rebound by Nance. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. Launches it. Garland with the bucket. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Well, the second halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Fournier against Sexton. Now here's Fournier. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Sexton. Nance dishes to Drummond. Now Okoro. Sexton for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with this?
Oh! Look out below! How that finish. Whoa, the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally up. Checked in for the match. Moss comes in for him. And then for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Jimmy Osman in for Okoro. The pass to Fournier. They need this. Here's Vucevic. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker for Pippen.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the great and dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
He's checked in for the match. And here are the Cavaliers. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. And it's Sexton penetrating. And that one, good. Sexton's got 12 in the game.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Clark. Here's Bacon. And that one hits back iron.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Allen kicks to Sexton. Buries it from three-point range. Sexton's got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 18. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And stolen by Sexton. And here is Garland. 16 points for him. Here's Ross. Here's Vucevic. To Ross. Goes up again. And it's sent back by Allen. The Magic again can't hit.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Slam dunk by Garland.
Pretty good energy from the young guard. Right back up the court in the fast break.
And so here's Orlando. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by Garland. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Sexton against Gordon. Next to Austin. Dishes it to Garland. Bucket is good. Garland's got 20 points.
Just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
The defense has to take the ball out of the team. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
For the Nets, Ken Burch is checked in for Clark, and Anthony subbed in for Bacon. And then for Cleveland, JaVale McGee comes in for Nance, and it's Taurean Prince in for Colin Sexton. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
He's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks. And the first one at the line is good.
Interesting with Taurean Prince kind of coming along at the right time as the league is searching out physical, tough wing defenders that have the capability of shooting the three ball, the prototypical 3-and-3 man.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Anthony to pass to Ross. Here's Gordon. The Cavaliers leading by 22. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Outside Anthony. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Basket is good. He'll get a chance one more at the line.
That's how you draw it up right there. Get the defense, quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Anthony. But they recover it. Garland will be. And the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. You've got Ennis, Fournier out there with Anthony, and it's Vucevic, and it's Bird into the power forward position. This is out there for Orlando. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. It certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, in the NBA, in basketball in general. One guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those wins, a measuring great to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. To the paint. Here's Vucevic, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. Free throw drops to Ennis.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
And Ennis drops them both. The Cavaliers lead by 22. Garland dishes to Drummond. He kicks it to Okoro. Now against Vucevic. Okoro passes to Allen. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack.
Here's Anthony, and it's good. 2 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. 3 good numbers coming out of the break. Garland, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. From outside the arc, Anthony can't hit.
But his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Ennis gets to Fournier. And there's the pass to Vucevic. And dunked by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic a force around the rim.
Garland dishes to Prince. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Fournier with the ball. And Brett, many players said shooting in the bubble is easier. What's your take on that?
Well, I appreciate you asking me the question, Kevin. I thought about that a lot as I was watching the playoffs last season. And I thought 2 things. One, familiar sight lines. You're going to the same gym to see the same rims over and over and over. And then maybe the extenuating circumstances of no crowd. So feeling like you're in an empty gym, one that you practice in, maybe that leads to more confidence. And we saw the numbers go up. We saw the scoring also go up. So maybe those 2 factors contributed to that.
And now, let's present the round's player of the game, Andre Drummond.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only thing to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Knocks down the three ball. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Fournier with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. First one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Sexton slams it in.
So Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Allen against Fournier. And it's by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Left to play here in the fourth. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Orlando. Alpha kicks to Carter Williams. Pass it to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Boone. Shoots over a corner. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And then slams it in.
Well, so no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Darius Garland.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Pass for Midler. Wade left side. Outside, Sexton. And it's off from three-point range. And Orlando has possession. And he uses the glass on the way.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Back to Dodson. Here's Bolden. That's a 2 from Houston. Just before the shot clock expires.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Goes up on the way.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Alright, let's look at the box score. For the Magic, top 3 scorers. Evan Fournier, 12 points, 1 steal. Not his best game. Cole Anthony, 11 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists. And Vucevic, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. With Terrence Ross with 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Cavs, Garland, top scorer, 23 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Sexton, 21 points. Drummond had 11 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. And Osman had 7 points, 2 assists.